with a smile on your face. When you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television. I am Adanna Combie, and I just want to say good morning to some of our viewers who are online watching with us this morning. Mr. Ashton Bennett, Zia Hackett, Lisa James, Pearl Murray Beard, good morning, Joshua Stewart, good morning to you. And if you're trying to make it to work for 8 a.m., it is now 7:41 a.m., so you need to get there on time, be safe on the nation's road. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for rejoining us, and we are having conversations with Dr. Faith B.Yisreal. She is the Secretary in the Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, and also the area representative for Belle and Glamorgan. This morning, we're talking about a business fair happening there on Thursday. So we're going to go straight into the conversation and find out all that we need to find out about this fair. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, and thanks for having me this morning. Yes. It's a wonderful day today, isn't it?
Yes, and you're so bright and beautiful this morning.
Well, you know, it's World Mental Health Day,
Yes.
So I'm having a really good mental health day today.
I love it. I love to hear about it. I love it. So we're talking about business fair in the Belle and Glamorgan electoral district. And what I want to emphasize is the importance of events like this, right? In terms of supporting your constituents and giving them that level of, access to these types of things.
Certainly. So when we got into the executive role, when I became the area rep for Belle and Glamorgan, one of the things we recognized was that a lot of the people who are coming to us, they want the opportunity to have a business. They want the opportunity to do something for themselves. So, but we also recognize that they did not have a lot of the technical skills that are required. We went into the whole procurement thing and being registered and all of that. So this is really just part, probably 3 or 4 of a series of things that we've been doing in the electoral district. We started with just showing people how to do their registration. We had somebody from the banking sector come and talk about how to do your business grant, your business accounts and all of that. We had people come and talk about how to do procurement and all of that. But this time what we are doing is really pulling all of these things together. So we will have people there who can help you prepare your proposals, people there from the financial sector, people there from like BDU, Business Development Unit, and REACH, which are grants, opportunities, and individuals there who could teach you protocol and who could teach you how to, all of the different things that you need to do to ensure that your business is successful. You have an opportunity to come in on Thursday and to interact with those individuals individually, one-on-one, so to speak, so that you could get the kind of support that you are needed to have a successful business.
And this is really good to empower. This is empowerment for the people, and you're saying this is a part 3 or so in this series. And I think this is very, very commendable, because an empowered communities and empowered societies are providing this measure, and all of these stakeholders coming in to support, right? This is happening on Thursday.
Yes, it is Thursday afternoon at the Belle Garden Multipurpose Center, and it is from 1 p.m. all the way up to 5:30 p.m. So you just need to drop in. There is no fee, there is no cost attached to it. You just need to drop in and say, hey, I want to learn about this, that, or the other, and you have the opportunity to drop in there. Now, in addition to the stakeholders who can provide support to you, we've also welcomed some of the businesses from the communities. Some of them have even been businesses that have been a part of the process previously. So we have invited them to come on and showcase to the people what they have been provided, what they can provide in the community as a business. So this is an opportunity for those businesses to also showcase what they have.
Yeah, and also it gives like a testimony, so that it encourages the upcoming business owners, persons who are interested in having businesses, to show that you can come from Belle Garden, you can come from anywhere, and you can have the business once you are empowered. I'm assuming you must be from that electoral district.
Actually, no.
Okay.
And that is why I have chosen to get out of my bed to get so nicely rosy dressed to be in the studio this morning. Because this is open to anybody who can walk to Belle Garden, who can drive to Belle Garden, who can bicycle to Belle Garden, who can swim to Belle Garden. This is available to anybody who has the time to make their way up to Belle Garden. on Thursday afternoon. So yes, it is the electoral district that is hosting it, but we have always made it open to others. And as a matter of fact, when we look back at the registration information from individuals who attended previous sessions, there were individuals from town, individuals all the way from like Crown Point, because they saw it and they thought, let me make use of this opportunity.
Not selfish at all. Not selfish at all. I love it. You know, come one, come all, and participate in this event. And there is a process for registration, because I heard you mention when you look at the last set of registrations.
So what we've been doing, we have done it several ways. You can call the office numbers. If they could put back up the slide, call the office numbers. You can email Assemblyman Dr. Fate at gmail.com. So the office number is 305-1010. No, I do not know my own office number offhand.
as we all do.
305-1010. You can call them if you have any questions. They're sitting there ready to answer the phone. Assemblyman Dr. Fate at gmail.com. Or you can go on tinyurl.com-bgg/business. And that just allows us to capture a little bit of information. You name the kind of business you have and that kind of thing, so that we have that information about you. All of this is on my social media, so on my Facebook page. If you are on my WhatsApp channels or WhatsApp groups or broadcast lists, then you can you will get the information there. But even if you have not contacted any of these three, so even if you have not called or emailed or clicked and you are in Belle Garden or you want to come, still please come and be a part of this. We've also invited some of the schools from the area, some of the 5th or 6th form students, because these are students who coming out of school just now. We want to encourage them to have a business mind.
Yes.
We are really encouraging them, no matter what your skill is, you need to ensure that what you love to do, you are able to make money from it. So if you know that you probably don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer, but you're a really great plumber or a really great mechanic or whatever it is, but you that is the direction you are heading, but you want to learn about how to market your plumbing business, you please also come. So that's why we opened it up to the secondary schools as well in the area for the 5th and 6th formers, depending on what was available, to come out and also be a part of this session.
And in terms of follow-up, because I know all these stakeholders are going to be there to help them with the proposal writing, financial literacy, and some of the other areas that you're going to be touching, procurement and marketing. In terms of follow-up, how are they going to access these services for follow-up?
So one of the things we've actually encouraged the individuals who will be there, the groups who will be there, it is an opportunity for them to also market themselves. So for example, we have individuals who actually do proposal writing as their business, and they are coming to this. Really, they're doing it free for me, but it's also an opportunity for them to market themselves. So we are encouraging those who come to reach out to, for example, Carissa in the writing lab, or reach out to any of the others who are really providing this human service to the community free of charge. But you can also reach out to them after the fact. And I actually do know several people who have been to get registered 1 and 2 before, who have actually reached out to the agencies that were there. So this is just another leg. This is the first time we are bringing in the funding agencies, the Tobago House of Assembly funding agencies, because we recognize that in many instances, you have the great idea, you know what you want to do, but you need the little help. You need that little investment, that push into it. So that is why we've invited the REACH program, and the REACH coincidentally is under the Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection. And with the REACH program, we provide a small seed grant. It is now, you can get up to $15,000 to do whatever it is needed. So if you need, you have a cooking business and you need a fridge and a stove, we are able to purchase that for you, to give you that hand up. And that actually came from the idea of our social support clients coming in, and we're saying, okay, if you come in for a food card, or you're coming for rent, or you're coming for whatever, let's think through how we can no longer have you as a social support client, but we can now have you as a business client. So we're giving that kind of push. And of course, the business development unit out of the Division of Finance, Trade and the Economy is the entity that gives larger grants. So we have also bringing them to the table, because, you know, in some of the businesses, the $15,000 ain't doing nothing for you. So you need probably a 50 grand or 100 grand to do what you need to do. We can't do that for you at Reach. So we have opened up to BDU for them to also come and provide that kind of information to you. So if for nothing else, if you've just always wanted to know what is the process to get one of these grants from the Tobago House of Assembly, or even to get further up, possibly a loan, because the venture capital, we are actually now in the process of kind of merging BDU and venture capital and so forth to create a bigger entity that will be leading towards the Tobago Development Bank. So if you are interested in learning, even as that process is going along, you can come and have the conversation with us.
So you see, this is like a seed.
It is.
This is like a seed that is being planted, because in many branches I'm hearing coming from this business fair, you're having grants, you're talking about venture capital, you're talking about all different types of access to financing, to proposal writing, to marketing. So many different arms of your business is being affected, and it can grow from this one seed that you are planting. And I must commend you for this. And the fact also, not only commending you for the business fair, but the fact that is a reach that anybody from Tobago, as you said, once you could get to Glamorgan.
Well, to Belle Garden.
To Belle
Once
Garden,
you can
sorry.
get to Belle Garden.
You know,
yes.
come one, come all. And it is very interesting. And I want to encourage our listening audience this morning. If you have a business, if you're interested in a business, if you want to start a business, if you just hear somebody talking about a business, you have the time, you have the access. Let me go up the road now and let's see how we can get this done, because I really think that we can benefit from it.
Certainly. And you know, one of the things we recognize coming in is that I have a lot of people who come to my office, for example, who are saying to me they want a job. They want an opportunity to make money. And one of the things we're encouraging them, so you are one of those people who have the sanitation jobs, for example, or in CPEP, or one of those jobs where you are not required to be there all day. This is an opportunity for you to come in and see, well, okay, when I am done with my early morning job, I have the rest of the day. Thursday, when we say the rest of the day, on Thursday, make your way to Belle Garden, because the rest of the day could actually be an opportunity for you to now venture into whatever the business may be that you were probably just thinking about. You know, you are sitting there and somehow all of the neighborhood children does end up by you to get their hair plaits. Somehow, and you have to figure out, okay, well, it seems like I could plait hair good. Let me figure out how to get into a hairdressing business. So this is an opportunity for you to come and ask the questions. What do you have to do to register? What do you have to do to become on the procurement list, so that you are able to provide a service that even us in the Tobago House of Assembly can purchase from you? You are a boss cook. Everybody buy you Sunday. You could probably start providing meals for some of these events that we have in the Tobago House of Assembly, but you have to be registered, you have to have your bank account, you have to have, you know, all of these things need to be in place. This is an opportunity for you to come and learn about all of that, so that after you finish with your early morning work, you can actually make money to what we are hoping, honestly, is that you could make money. So after a couple of years, you could actually give up. That allows somebody else to go into that space, because you are so versed. Your business is now so successful. You don't need that anymore in the morning. And that is what we are hoping we could push, because what we need is a thriving private sector. And that is all part of what we are trying to engender in this. There are really too many people employed with the Tobago House of Assembly. So we are providing all of the opportunities to allow a private sector to grow and to come up and to develop out of these communities, so that they can take care of themselves.
And I think that is an excellent approach, because I mean, as you talk about we just call it early morning work.
Yes.
As you talk about that, it really is, again, managing your time, because you can't be complaining about not having enough. And then here's an opportunity, a golden opportunity for you to embrace and empower yourself and to be able to meet basic needs and, you know, some of your wants.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to be looking at your neighbor thing and study, well, how to get
How
this.
to
This is
get
an
that.
opportunity as to how to get the thing that my neighbor has, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Thursday afternoon, as long as you are on the island of Tobago. I say, you know, I lived in the United States for 10 years. I used to drive from Pittsburgh to New York. It used to take me 6
Oh
hours to
gosh.
drive from Pittsburgh to New York. 6 hours, people. It had nowhere in Tobago that you're driving and it taking you 6
That's
hours to
right.
get from one point to the other. It takes half an hour from Scarborough to Belgarden. How I know at a time it. That is how I know I could have been here.
And it sounds like
and-
you're in a speed tour.
well, you know, at a time it. Let's put it that way. At a time it. That is how I know I could have leave home
Right.
7 o'clock and
I
be
get here on
here for
time.
7:40.
That's
That is how I
right.
knew that. So you could come out even if you're in Crown Point. It's 30 minutes from town to Crown Point. Again, at a time it. So even if you are living in one of these, you know, you're not from the district or you're not from East, it does not take a long time to get up
That's
to
right.
Belgarden, and this is a golden opportunity. On Thursday afternoon from 1 p.m., we are welcoming everybody, as long as you want to know about business. Now, the thing about it, come with your questions, because we started these at one point, and then we recognized that people were asking questions about one thing, so we had another one, and we realized people asking questions about something else, so we have another one. Come with your questions, because your question might actually be the impetus for the
Yes.
next event that we have. So come with your questions. Even if we can't answer it on Thursday, we would figure out the answer and get back to you, or maybe 2-3 months from now you will see us rolling out another one that answers that specific question. So come one, come all.
That's right. And of course, these aspects are going to be happening simultaneously because you have different.
Yes, what we will have is kind of like a booth system.
Right.
So we have different tables within the community
Right.
center. So if you know that you want to talk to the rich people, you can go over, chat with them. If you want to know, you want to talk to the proposal writing people, you can go over to them, and we have them all available, yes, simultaneously for everyone to tap into whichever one you want to go to.
I really, really like it. I really love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it. It's Thursday afternoon from 1 p.m. to 5. That's this Thursday, 12th October, from 1 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the Belle Garden Multipurpose Center. Once you're in Tobago and you could make it up there, I would advise you to make it up there. This is free of charge. You don't have to pay. Register if you can, and if you can't, still make it. The contact numbers are on screen. It's 305-1010, or you email at assemblyman.drfaith@gmail.com, or you go on tinyurl.com/BGG business for registration. Again, if you cannot register, it does not mean
That's
that you are omitted. You can still make it. The doors are open from 1 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And we're talking about financing, proposal writing, procurement, and marketing, all for your business. This is to empower you. So I am encouraging you to participate in this event and to get all the information that you can possibly get to empower yourself. Is there anything you want to say in closing?
I just want to say this is a golden opportunity, and that individuals need to see. You know, sometimes they say when God can come, to send a man. This might be what happening Thursday. Might be the man to come to give you that push that you have been looking for. So don't let this opportunity pass you by.
That's right. Thank you so much, Dr. Faith. It was a pleasure speaking with you this morning in all your
My
bright
pleasure.
brilliance, you know, as you celebrate Mental Health Day. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking to Dr. Faith B.Yisreal about that business fair that is taking place this Thursday. So if you can make it, please, I encourage you to make it. We have had a wonderful time with you guys this morning here on Good Morning Tobago, on the morning show rather, and we are happy that you've stayed with us even until now. We thank you so much for those of you who are making it to work. There's still time. 7:59 a.m. So if you're getting there for 8 and you're not there yet, you might be late, but don't be speeding on the nation's road. Be safe. Have a great day. Remain blessed. And we are going to go over into Tobago Notes. But before we go, we encourage you to share the live, share the live, share the live. And after Tobago Notes, we go over to JMT with Candice Jackson.